it's more along the lines of like to the ill wishers that there may already be.
Yeah.
Expecting me
the
to
tweet and
to
deleters.
Yeah, I think people like see someone trying to do something and they just are like, "Why are you trying to do that? Give up. You're shit. You're no good."
They do that.
You know. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive. What is a little
Hamilton for so long. 93.3. This is Because Design Matters. We are here with the one, the only
Boxcar Ben.
Boxcar Ben. Appreciate you coming out today.
I'm happy to be here, man.
How's your day so far?
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
Yeah.
No complaints?
I'm a lot nicer than yesterday.
Because it was so snowy.
Yeah, that was unexpected for me.
I didn't see it coming.
I wasn't paying attention to the weather apps because I was just like, it's just dreary. That's
and then today,
the time of year, and then
T-shirt
bam.
weather.
Yeah.
It was lightning last night like crazy. Little snowstorm with some lightning in it.
Yeah, and thunder.
Thundering?
Yeah. It was weird.
I'd say, what was his name who used to freak out about global warming? What's that guy?
Al Gore?
Al Gore. I think he might have nailed it.
Yeah.
That's some sort of...
Something's happening.
Some sort of crazy storm.
I've ever seen thunder and lightning mixed with snow.
No, that's a weird
I don't think that was
And, it was also, late at night when there was no snow.
Yeah.
Just random lightning that was super bright and thunder.
It's like stages
I was like,
of
what is
doom.
going on right now? I was like, is the world ending? I was like, I know it's ending, but is it ending right now?
I feel like people just say that every time something happens now.
The world's ending?
Like, we're ready.
You know, somebody asked me one day, she's like, oh, how's things going? Despite the collapse of Western civilization.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I was
Right to
like-
the chase.
I was like, the Shrek animation was bad, but it wasn't that bad. I don't know what you mean. It was not the collapse.
Yeah, arguably in some facets it is,
pretty
but
close.
I'm going to try and steer away from political conversation.
Oh, are you?
If that's
60 seconds. Look in this camera. Tell me what you're here to promote.
I am Boxcar Ben, and I am here to promote a show that I'm doing on April 11th with a band from Toronto called Frail Fragments. Local acts Maddie Simpson and Emma Whale with her band. And I'm actually bringing a band on stage with me as well. Also, I just released an EP with a pal of mine, Leo Dragto, called Who Goes There by
Shout out
Brother
Leo.
Owl.
Shout out you.
You can
Shout out
find
Brother Owl.
at Brother Owl Music.
Shout out KP. Are you gonna have KP on stage next week?
Whoa, we
Is that
can
an
get there.
exclusive?
Yeah.
I'm jumping around. We jumping questions.
I pulled in a big favor, and KP has not only just agreed to bring the saxophone on stage, but she's going to be playing bass along with all the Boxcar Band songs that don't include saxophone.
So it's not just KP coming up for a song or a thing.
It's
The whole set.
the Boxcar Ben Band is the new.
So when you posted that title, important notes. Why did you think people were going to talk ish when you announced the Boxcar Ben Band? Do you remember what your caption said?
Yeah. It's more along the lines of like to the ill wishers that there may already be.
Yeah.
Expecting me
The
to
tweet and
to
deleters.
Yeah, I think people like see someone trying to do something and they just are like, "Why are you trying to do that? Give up. You're shit. You're no good."
They do that.
You know.
Just look deep. Yeah. They do be doing that.
They do be doing that.
They do.
There's
They say
yeah, I think it kind of raises your eyebrow, right?
Yeah.
You think like, "Oh, what's
If you want to be more specific about it, Boxcar Ben, know what they say sometimes? Know what they say? They say, do you only use your platform to troll and promote confusion, unfunny jokes, and mid-music? You have never shown us one slap, one good artist anyone would check out." They say stuff like that.
untrue?"
And I don't take most of it personal, but when you say unfunny jokes, I take that
That's a
personally.
little offensive to,
I take that
a man
personally.
who values his own comedy skills, and
You should hear me editing these videos.
I think that
Cackling.
it's hard not to around you.
Listen.
You make people happy, man.
Listen, I'm glad people enjoy coming here. Try to make it a friendly, fun environment.
That's right.
How you want to define that? Agree.
There's always some mischief involved in entertainment.
I did some like public relations in school, and I remember we had to set up like an interview one time, and it was, you're gonna interview Taylor Swift, and everybody set up their like serious questions, and I was like, I want to play Marry Kill with Taylor Swift, and that was the like thing I set up. But instead of regular people, I just named all her exes.
Nah.
But I didn't have a background on Taylor Swift, so then I got to like one of her exes is dead.
Oh no!
And I'm doing this in front of the class, and the teacher's playing Taylor Swift, and I killed the audience. They were laughing, and a monster was born. I was like, "Oh, you could ask the wrong question, and it still worked."
It still worked. Yeah.
They call that fuckery. So the Boxcar Ben Band includes KP,
Yes,
includes Boxcar Ben,
and it does.
and includes
We have a very special musician joining me on drums. She's been in some bands around Hamilton, done some stuff. I actually haven't announced it until right now.
just called it Because That Matters exclusive.
That's right. So some of you may be familiar with Lauren Small from the Berettas,
Shout out Lawrence Mall.
right? We met through various shows over the years, and I reached out to her. She agreed to do the show, and we're going to see how it goes, and hopefully it leads to many more.
So it's a 3-piece band?
For now, yeah. Just the three.
Seems like you just say more exclusives. Anyways. Have you heard of LT's band? 'Cause he's got 5 people in his band. Do you know of his 5-man boy band?
Can I? Oh, his boy band. I am very aware of the boy band.
Are you aware of the boy band? 'Cause he's
Yeah,
got
I
5
am.
already.
Yeah.
I got a wig in the back if you want to up your band to another.
Oh man, I
Go
don't
on.
think I could compete. I'd have to just the names alone. I'd have to take some time to plan to compete.
Do you know any of them off by heart?
Don't put me there.
You're there. There's no going back.
I don't.
There's Opium Hulu,
Yeah.
Kente Clothes. No, I'm messing up the names on purpose. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep
I
walking
feel like
that path.
I know, just like I almost remember it, but
You're
like
close. Those are my close versions.
I was too busy laughing at them to remember them. No, it's and in like a completely jovial fashion. I really enjoy his form of entertainment,
Yeah,
and
it's-
you know this, but like he still manages to surprise me as a listener, and I
something
love
new
that.
and something with
Yeah.
a twist and
Yeah.
trying new things.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what he's going to
And
do
if
with
it's something you're passionate about, do it.
Sure, yeah.
So
Don't
and
let
like
nobody tell you you can't.
I know that a lot of that age group loved the boy bands, and
Sure.
it's all things come around again, you know.
Yeah, I had somebody out of nowhere message me because it wasn't mine. Like, I just reshared it on my story, and somebody replied being like, "Oh, I love that," and I was like, "Look at that!" I was like, "Yeah, it finds its ways to the people
Yeah.
that want."
Oh,
the
for
particular
sure.
thing,
Yeah,
right? Like,
he had me too. I like legit thought he was joining a boy band at first. He did.
And you saw the cover
He
and
got
you're
me, and then
like,
I'm
"Oh,
like,
no."
wait, that guy looks familiar.
got
That
recognized.
guy also looks familiar.
I know all 5 of those
Oh
guys.
man.
I haven't met them all yet, but I'm interested to meet them. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Are we gonna meet them?
We're gonna meet them.
Oh, I love that.
We got a radio show. Why would we not meet
I think
them?
we
right?
should.
We should be introduced to some
Yeah.
of these characters.
That's exciting.
Do you remember on an old TV the like static noise it makes? Do you know that noise?
Oh yeah.
Can you give me your best impression of that?
Of static?
TV static noise.
Just
hold it, keep going. Keep going.
I'm curious what you're luring me into here. I've become the static.
Those were technical difficulties. Anyways, we're gonna move along. You were on Smoothie's album. True?
I am. I am on Smoothie's album.
Okay.
Smoothie put me up.
Put you on the album.
Yeah. He so generously approached me. Maybe generously is not the word. He very
Probably not.
considerably approached me and asked permission
Yeah.
if he could sample me. And I was like, oh, go nuts.
Mhm.
I love Smoothie Lou. Like been following along his musical endeavors for a long time.
Shout out Smoothie.
And he started sending me demos of like what he was thinking of doing and stuff, and I'm like, I got no objections. Like, to be perfectly honest, I had very little to do with it, decision wise.
I was gonna say, how did it? He like went through Instagram and plucked stuff, or how did he?
I think he took it right out of the track. I'm not entirely. I never sent stems or anything like that.
Do you know what track it was?
Railroad Blues.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the intro and the little bendy riff at the very beginning of the song, and I think he's done some tuning and some effects,
tweaked
and
it
stuff like
into
that.
different stuff.
He put his shine on it, and I was just like completely honored for the opportunity to be a drop in the Smoothie Lou pond, you know.
You're in the smoothie now.
Yeah, I'm part of the
You're in the
smoothie flavor.
You're in there. You
on
can't,
this album for
you
sure.
You can't get out smoothies.
And I think that song specifically, not to be biased, but he did a really good job mixing that song. Like,
you're like, that's the best one.
I am slightly biased to it.
No bias.
Not to say that is probably my favorite song right now. Like, because of being involved, I've heard it so much.
Times.
Like every little demo version that he got a change on, he would send me a version, and I listened, and I was like, yeah, that's great. Like,
yeah, you're like, I don't hear it. No,
I don't have any critiques. Like, he's so talented as a producer and a musician. But
so, what's your favorite song then? Do you got a favorite song?
I really like the last one.
I like the first one. That's like the joke thing people say if they like played the album. I love the intro. When you haven't heard it yet, you're like,
isn't
that
it just like
good.
Strings and stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's a song.
Aren't they gonna finish tuning soon? Or?
No, that's in the song. That's in there. It goes into the rest of the song. Right. Yeah. I like the one sample he had with no voice. No, don't try to trick me into a Smoothie Lou beef. I'm here to trick you.
He's probably not easy to beef with. He'll just find a way to like turn it into a song or something, you know.
It's called channeling it.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a beef?
I try to avoid like direct confrontation if I can help it.
Me too.
I've had some instances where I've both caused things and been affected by things that were caused by other people, but nothing ever.
Want to look down the camera, shut them out?
No.
All right. So, wrong question.
No, I'm not calling anybody out.
I'm mixing my questions.
It's we all got to get along in Hamilton, and
I saw this quote in a show one time that I guess is from a local comedian who says it all the time.
Yeah.
And the show that I'm gonna draw a blank on the name of their show, but I believe his name is Matt Mitchell.
Okay.
Familiar with Matt Mitchell?
Sounds
Mike
familiar.
Mitchell. Mike Mitchell. More familiar or less familiar? Anyways, his real name is Mike Mitchell. He's a comedian. He did a show with Bell about like a record store in Hamilton. They have all these Hamilton references in it.
Yeah.
Tara Lightfoot's in it, and they do all this stuff. But one of the lines in it is Hamilton is where dreams go to fight. And time and time again, it seems to prove itself true to me, and I don't like it. I want everybody to get along and pursue their stuff.
Yeah.
On a more serious note, the Junos are coming next year.
Wild.
Who are you voting for Prime Minister?
That is a Juno question?
Can't call it.
Jeez Louise.
Do you want to know who I'm voting for?
I
want to vote for Red Green.
I'm going to vote for Red Green too then.
He should start the Red Green Party.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, we're sick of red or blue. We're just going to go Red Green.
Red Green.
Yeah.
I'm not tying it to any of the party's colors currently. I just like that Red Green and Red Green Party compounded.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell who you're really voting for? After you already said you don't want to talk about politics? Just Red Green, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know right now. I'm not going to pinpoint it down yet.
Said I'm waiting to find out.
Hoping for a sign.
I'd like a sign from the maple syrup tree.
I don't want to be strategically voting. Mm-hmm. I don't want to support certain aspects that are ongoing.
I don't want to feel tricked. I don't want to feel like I got bamboozled, like they pulled off a really good trick.
I feel like part of me feels, and I don't know if you know this, but I'm an old fart. I feel like I've been around long enough to have witnessed what I call the flip-flop. Okay. So
explain the flip-flop.
We get a conservative in-house. We flip over to liberal. The next voting comes around, we flip back to conservative.
Yeah.
It seems to be the left or right,
Back
kind
and
of like
forth.
it is in the States.
Yeah.
you
The
know.
States just has it more consistently because they're forced to.
When I was younger, I think I might have voted for more independent parties like Green Party and stuff like that.
But you don't want to.
I've voted all over the map,
Okay.
and I will continue to vote. That's
But on April 26th, you're voting for. Is that actually the date or is it 18th? I don't even
I
know.
don't know, man.
Sometime.
It's whenever they tell us. I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll play the game. You want me to vote? Do a trick? I'll do
Yeah.
a trick. I'll play the vote game. I'll line up. Show you my ID. I don't know who I'll vote for yet, but I'll vote.
I'm going to vote for James Favron for Prime Minister.
For Prime Minister.
Prime Minister of Fun.
James Favron, the Prime Minister of Fun. I like it. I'd like to run whatever the fuckery cabinet is. Whatever wing that, because that's in fun.
Yeah.
You can't spell curry without fun. All right? Figure it out.
All right.
You
There's
think
a way to do it.
There's a way to do it. Do you know Soulquarium?
Yes. I am aware of the aquarium.
You're aware of the aquarium. Like Izzy? You know Izzy?
That's probably the part of it I'm aware of.
You said that's the part of the aquarium.
Yeah. I met them through that networking event at Mills Hardware. And then he's working with Leo and Funny Boat
Oh, is he?
with those pals. Because they're recording new music that's going to blow everybody's socks off.
Knocking socks off.
Yeah.
That was a segue I didn't even know I had in me. I didn't know it tied back to Leo.
Yeah.
Because you and Leo.
If you got those LT socks, they're going to be blown away.
all my LT socks, I think almost all of them have been tarnished. I just pulled that. Excuse me, I can't.
They're yeah. White socks are a tough one to keep
I think they're
crispy.
I think they're all pretty ruined.
Yeah. You go pretty hard.
Go hard.
Yeah.
Go hard.
You're
with
always
the
on
socks.
Canon. I noticed.
That's because I don't know if you know this. I know you know I'm on Canon, but do you know I run the Canon BIA?
No.
I run the Canon BIA.
No way. Oh, that's cool.
I made it up, but I do run it. It's a made-up BIA. I'm pretty sure all the BIAs are made up. Let's start there. That's how they start. Somebody just goes, hey, there's a couple good businesses.
Pretty sure that's society in
Start-
general.
It's just made up things.
Yeah, like it's just keep winding the clock back, and it's just different people.
So when I
with-
say because design matters exclusive, just words I made up. When I say Canon BIA, I made it up. But I didn't know this when I started saying I'm part of the Canon BIA. If you go down Canon, there's some pretty sick spots on Canon. Know what's on Canon? Name something on Canon.
name something on Canon, like, I mean, like downtown, you got food,
But here's the thing.
but
You don't got to stop there.
further along, you got some Timmy's. And then
Timmy's?
further along, you got
Go the other way.
Dunder.
Go the other way. The stadium. That's part of the Canon BIA.
What?
Bernie's Tavern. That's part of the Canon BIA. Because the Canon BIA is the entirety of Canon Street.
Is it still Canon up that way? Yeah.
It's Canon.
Oh, I guess so.
Bernie's
yeah, of course
Tavern?
It is.
Is on Canon. When
Wow.
I started saying Canon BIA, didn't even know it.
I live in East End, and I just had a lapse of,
You're welcome.
of brain function
So,
there.
anytime you're somewhere on
Um,
Canon, think of me and that I run the Canon BIA and that this fine business is still fine because I take care of Canon.
Yeah.
Giving you the
I mean, I see the
traffic and weather.
I see the because designs wheat pasted on various things along Canon.
I should crank
quite
it up a
often.
notch on Canon.
Yeah.
That's a good
I
idea.
still got to go with you and learn.
I've actually,
You gotta let me know. We're gonna
I've
do
honed
that.
the system in a little bit better recently,
Yeah.
and it's the best it's ever been.
Yeah.
You should
Cool.
come out. We'll put up some posters for you.
Yeah. When I've got some something to post.
Problem is,
I'm a little close to the show now, but
it's a little not allowed
yeah,
the way I do it.
I still want to learn.
Still do it. It's fun. I don't do it crazy.
We all do stuff.
I
We're
don't
not
put it on
allowed.
like business windows and stuff. I do it respectably.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah. There's a line between me doing it illegally and disrespectfully.
Sure.
I just do it illegally.
Yeah.
Which is
and I
fine.
think like whoever would be responsible for
Clean. Oh, saying no.
punishing you
Meh.
would probably have bigger fish to fry right now.
That is.
There's a
the truth.
lot going on in this city.
One time I did it on all the bus shelters though, on one like on one stretch,
Yeah.
like not like strategically far apart. Just hit every bus shelter in one stretch and did it kind of kind of bad, where it was dripping and it was all over the place. And the next day I went to take a video, and there was some guy from the city, and he was just there scraping it. And I was like, you're gonna have them all scraped before noon. I was like, this was a waste of both of our time.
Yeah.
I was like, I stayed up all night, and you had to get up early that morning and take them. I was like, this is productive for no one.
I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I do like to poster, but like you got to pick your spots.
Yeah, you don't want to waste it
because there's so many. Like you could do every pole down James Street. You could do all of the like poster things.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are called. Post-it boards.
For like public notice
boards. Yeah, you could do all that. Are people going to be walking past those or driving past those? Are they going to be paying attention to those?
It's tough because it's also like a busy spot.
Yeah.
There's so many on those.
So you got to think like, okay, well, if I'm advertising for a show, then I want to hit people that are going to go to shows. So I'm going to go to places like bars and put them out around poles that are around there. So when people are out smoking their cigarettes or cannabis products or whatever it might be, they're observing my poster in a place.
You're the type of person that goes to it, right?
A little bit of time there, you know.
Be strategic about it.
Yeah.
I think you're right. That goes a long way when you're doing it.
I did put one in front of the Lister block pole that when you had your display in the window the one time. I think you gave me poop for it.
No, I wouldn't give you poop. I would have taken a photo. Never. Not for posting posters. We love posting posters.
I don't endorse this location or something like that.
We do be joking, though, so that sounds like me.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's accurate. I probably did say that. Now it's gone. Retired. Lister block window. I was the last one to ever do it.
That was
Shout out Electric Diner. They bought it. Now it's over.
That was it. That was a great display, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you directly.
I appreciate it. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I want to do more of those portraits of different artists in the city. So like multiple post-it note portrait.
Yeah.
Like build it into a bunch of, you know.
Yeah. The post-it note thing is genius. Like it's.
I don't know if it's genius.
It's the simplest ideas that make the best ones, for sure.
Yeah. That's like the questions. The worst question is the best question. You want to know the worst question I have?
So far, it's the who you're voting for.
See? And was it the most fun? It might have been the most fun. It was a good one. And I spun it into the Junos, had no connection at all.
My answer will be, if you're going to vote, vote.
Yeah. If you're not going to vote.
If you're not going to vote, don't talk to me.
Yeah, that's a statement. I say if you're not voting.
Really complain.
I was going to say I don't want to hear you complain if you don't vote. If you don't vote, don't complain because you didn't participate. Yeah. But like, oh, it's rigged. It's your vote doesn't matter. What else are you talking politics? Shh.
Oh, are we getting in trouble?
Don't talk politics with the radio.
No politics. No politics.
Don't talk politics. No, we're allowed to talk politics. But they did say if I'm gonna have a political guest, I have to offer to all the political guests. That's the rule.
Ooh, that's true. Yeah,
it's a good rule. I like it.
It makes
so
sense.
If there's any political guests, you're not welcome. Last time, this is my serious question. Last time I was at the Casbah, last time I was at Corktown, Rexford Drive had their show there. And
lovely gentlemen.
Know what they did?
Uh-oh.
They forgot to bring a canned good for 905 Fest because I'm making all the guests bring a canned good to 905 Fest to the radio show. They forgot. So no, they did. They asked all their guests at the show to bring canned goods instead, and they donated all those cans. My question says, are you willing to do the same?
I'll put that out there. Yeah.
Put you on the spot, eh?
Yeah. No, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Well, I appreciate it.
I love helping people, man. And I'm not really in a place to be like a philanthropist or anything. So
likewise.
For a while there, I was doing a little bit of trying to promote those community fridges. Which I don't know if they're all. I don't think there's too many standing anymore.
There's one outside here.
Yeah.
I think there's one on Ottawa.
Is that still there? Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been to Ottawa in a while.
Because I think there was one closer, like John and Barton, that I think is gone now. That was one I was hitting because it was closer to the downtown area. But yeah, little things I think make a big difference for people. Like I remember it was sort of like a little bit post-COVID or whatever, and there's a couple.
Just having that there is huge for people.
Yeah, I had a couple interactions with those that made me think that it was a good thing I was doing.
Last year, 905 Fest, one of the trucks donated a large portion. They had a bunch of bags, and I was like, it made a huge difference. Just this big like lump, and I was like, I was like, huh. I was like, it really wasn't that much. I was like, and it really made a huge difference for us that day. So then I was like, I can't just be spending my money on Rich all the time. I was like, but no, what I can do, I can start demanding these radio guests.
Right? Use your voice for
I was
what
like,
you
it's
can.
not a huge thing. I was like, if somebody brings a can or
Sure.
two. My real problem is I forget to tell the guest to bring one. Did I tell you to bring one today?
I forgot.
I didn't tell you also. Right? I keep forgetting to mention it pre-show, so then I can put them on the spot and say you have to sell at your show.
I can do you a solid. I'll start
show.
putting a little bit of something on the stories and
Tell them they're gonna win something.
yeah.
What do you want them to win? They can win a T-shirt from me. I don't know if they want a T-shirt from me, but they can win one. Not
If you're gonna throw that in there, sure.
I'll throw two T-shirts in.
How do we make that a prize though? You like whoever donates the most, or whoever?
I think what Rexdale Drive did. I don't know if they kept track of names. Did you keep track of names when you sell tickets? How do you do tickets?
I'm not doing them.
You just they pay at the door.
This show was set up by Len Lamina from Frail Fragments. He's a band in Toronto, and they've played all over Southern Ontario and stuff like that. So he reached out to me and was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. What are you doing?" And he's like, "You want to play a show?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay." He's like, "Okay, give me some names of Hamilton bands and we'll set up a show." I was like, "All right." Went on Instagram and sent him a bunch of profiles people that I've been interacting with and stuff. And yeah, Maddie Simpson is a very loved musician among the Hamilton music scene.
Maddie Simpson.
Emma Whale works down at Catherine North and has a killer like alt rocky grunge influenced folky kind of thing going on. I don't know. Her music's great. It's catchy. It's I love it. And then Frail Fragments from Toronto. They're going to come and do, I believe they're doing an acoustic set. And then the Boxcar Ben Band's closing it off at 11:30. I'm going to make some noise.
I don't know how you want to give stuff away or how you want to collect cans, but if you do it, I'll come get the cans and I'll make sure they get to Living Rock.
Okay.
It's in your court.
All right.
I don't got to figure it out to
Cans
a science.
minimum. I don't know how to make people like win donating things, but like
yeah, that's a tricky one.
maybe
Those guys handled it last time. They were like,
do you got stickers?
Yeah, if you bring a can,
Or like
you get
maybe,
a sticker.
maybe like a 905 Fest advertisement
Something like
that they
that.
could be like, oh, this is what this is for, and that'll get them out to that.
So that's next Friday?
Friday, February 11th.
Friday, February 11th. You will have stickers. I will give you stickers that say 905
figure it
Fest
out.
on them. And if you bring a can to Boxcar Ben
You
show,
get a sticker.
you get a sticker.
There, that's a good deal.
And somebody gets a sticker and a shirt. You
Just like Willy Wonka.
randomly, just the golden ticket.
There you go.
That's how we do it.
So be nice to me.
Yeah, exactly. Are you going to be at the door?
No, I don't know. Maybe
Don't be nice to him.
that might get you the shirt.
Be
Who
nice to
knows?
whoever's at the door, because
Yeah.
this is a real roll of the dice situation. And how
Yeah.
you going to get the shirt?
Yeah, I think that's a great plan.
Well,
It's always good to include some kind of charity and things. I was trying to advocate for mental health, men's mental health, stuff like that for a long time, because this is important to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything like and people be suffering right now, man. Like especially in our own city. So
Yeah.
if
See it
anybody's
downtown.
going to help our city, it's got to be the citizens.
Yeah, got to participate.
Yeah.
Can't just complain about what the government officials are
Yeah, you
doing.
can just go on
Gotta
Reddit
play your
and,
role a little
and
bit.
click clack about how the roads are all bad.
You go on Twitter and you say, my parks are terrible.
Yeah.
Sure, but know what's probably worse? Living at the park.
Living in a park.
Yeah, living at the... No, it's worse than your
Probably
park
worse.
being filled with tents.
Yeah,
Your home being the tent in the park.
Having dicks come in with trucks and throw your everything you belong
Yeah.
in a
That
truck and
you've
drive
had to
away.
like drag around and collect
it's
for
not cool.
years. Not cool.
I get it though. Like,
I don't got the solution.
I get that
but-
like we need places for kids to grow up.
Yeah, which is tough too.
It's hard enough in a city, and people need to feel safe in their homes.
Yeah, because at the same time, when we were getting ready for 905 Fest last year, and I saw all the tents, I was like, I was like, how do we get these tents out of here?
Yeah.
Anyways, don't got the answer.
The area that was just basically right behind you guys, or
So when you go to...
or it's down the hill, sort of. and
Yeah,
then-
it was like the whole hill section was very tented up
Yeah,
at that.
yeah.
Now there's a new bylaw or something, so the tents aren't allowed at parks or something.
Yeah.
Now I don't know where the tents are, but
Well,
Yeah.
there's the tiny home
Situation.
debacle,
Yeah.
or whatever that word is. And there's the areas down by the water there too that
It is allowed.
Like, can we just let them down there? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that should be.
I think
I know.
it's
I know
fine.
it's probably like not the easiest thing to regulate people like that and everything, but
yeah, to get them to follow certain rules.
they shouldn't feel like they're
Have nowhere.
not allowed to be anywhere.
What was the last video someone sent you on Instagram?
Video?
Yeah. Do you have your phone?
Okay.
I want the real-time answer here.
Let's take a look.
Serious questions.
Videos.
Last video someone sent you on Instagram.
I don't know if I'd be getting a lot of videos, dude.
How do you want? You want to scroll away?
Like, we talking like they filmed this or like a meme or something?
A meme or something.
The meme or something? Okay.
And then hold
then
it up. Hold it up. Show the camera.
That's definitely going to be my boy.
My boy, the meme sender.
What do we got? Oh, it's the Cosmo Music video.
Hold it up.
You know Cosmo Music?
Really like this. I'm gonna find out today. Turn the volume all the way up.
Cosmo Music.
After 57 years of helping you make music,
Cosmo Music is...
Send me that. I'm gonna add it to the rest of this clip. We're gonna find out about Cosmo Music. We don't got enough time to play the whole thing right now.
Yeah.
Because we're running out of time here today. Time. It escapes. You know what I'm talking about? Time be moving.
Time goes. You got to catch it.
Can you read these notes for me?
I can try. Fairly literate.
You got this.
Whenever.
Hit it.
All right. This is a Because Design Matters exclusive. My name's Boxcar Ben, and you've been watching Because Design Matters. What is a little exclusive concert?
Know who knows? I know you know.
What is a little exclusive concert?
I don't know. I do know. It's next up.
Do you want to start beef?
Yeah, we can have a...
What month is this?
Put the little... When did I say March? Did I tell you March?
Well, let's see. I want to think back to, what was it, November?
Did I tell you November?
You said January.
Oh, I
In
know.
January, you said February.
In February. I didn't see it.
I
so
stopped
got...
asking in February.
And now in March?
Bro, we're in April.
Not in April.
April 2nd, 3rd. April 3rd.
Don't ever let somebody tell you can't do something. Little exclusives coming soon. Know who we're gonna play right now? We're gonna play this out. Know who else did a little exclusive concert? This next artist. This is an exclusive song. See if you know him. This is Spooky Guava. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you.
Love you, bro.
See you at the little exclusive release party.
All right. My name's Boxcar Ben, and you've been watching Because Design Matters.